Well, I think these issues are at play globally. There are similar issues related to orphanages, especially throughout Africa, somewhat in Latin America, although the numbers there are smaller, but with still just as severe implications for each individual child. You also have different dynamics in different regions. For example, we certainly have issues of trafficking and also very vulnerable migrant populations here in the United States. One of the issues I'm very concerned about right now are the migrant youth coming from Central America to the U.S. The numbers have grown tremendously over the past year. It was really a humanitarian crisis and continues to be a crisis here in this country. And as you can imagine, all of those migrant children and youth who are fleeing gang violence and other forms of violence are very vulnerable and also in need of protection, similar to the migrant communities in Thailand and in Cambodia moving, who are also vulnerable. So while the degree and the type of, say, trafficking or, the type of industries that are primarily drawing traffickers to them are vary by different location. These are all global issues that just play out a little bit differently in each place. But I think Thailand, especially in other parts of Asia, the trafficking for sexual exploitation is a very large problem, and it relates to local prostitution and other demand issues that come from both other countries and within the country itself.
Apart from Thailand, any other countries that you're concerned with this problem?
Well, on the trafficking side, India is a very big concern just because the numbers are so large. The population is large, and with related to the caste system and some other cultural practices of forced labor in India, I think the numbers are quite staggering there. So there's a lot of work to be done there as well. China as well, just also because of the population and its links to various countries. But as with the United States, with India, with China, even those patterns will vary depending on which border is closest, what the brokers and what the criminal organizations, what their networks are like, because tends to be the same criminal networks who move drugs or other sorts of contraband are the same ones that are moving people. They're using technology actually very effectively to exploit children and to make money off of women and girls especially. And what we're trying to do at Each Inc. is to use technology to create, to connect the good guys, right, so to speak, to create a global safety net for
Can you
children.
explain to the audience that how people can involve in your Age Inc. program? How can they help? How can they cooperate?
Yeah, well, we are fundraising. We need some investors to invest in our technology, and so we'll be doing a Kickstarter in 2015. So you can look for that at eachinc.org, our website. And then we're also looking for partners and looking for projects and organizations that would like to pilot our technology and work with us to help create this global safety net to better protect children.